Praise be Jesus Christ. In Haggai chapter 2, there's a promise. Greater will be the future glory of this house than the former. God is promising a greater future glory. And I think this is kind of reflective of the Lord's desire to bring increase in our lives, to do good in our lives, not necessarily in a worldly way, although oftentimes the Lord wants to bless us in worldly ways as well, but in a kingdom way for sure. You know, God is the God of goodness who gives good gifts to his children and wants to bless us and wants to work increase in our life. And I think part of being a man or a woman of faith is you believe this, you know this, and you accept that God, he's doing good in your life. And I think sometimes people can have this attitude of, oh, I just, deserve suffering and misery and hardship, and the Lord, doesn't have any reason to bless me. And people might think, oh, I'm just being pious, but that could be a lack of faith. The Lord wants to do good in our lives, again, in his own mysterious ways. We embrace the cross. We want to be united and conform to Christ. But I think the Lord wants to see this confidence, kind of like, you remember the prayer of Jabez? Oh, that you would bless me and enlarge my borders. Help me and free me from misfortune and harm. It says the Lord granted his prayer. And so we shouldn't be shy about trusting, believing, knowing that our God is a God who's good to his children and wants to bless us abundantly. So receive the Lord's goodness, his blessings, his increase in your life today. I'm out in the wilderness, by the way. I'm doing an early morning bike ride, and I'm actually biking along the river because I dropped off my truck down the river, and I'm going to bike up the river and then paddle my paddle board back to my truck and then back up the river. That's the plan today. Viva Cristo Re.